now hear a statement by the Prime Minister.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note. I have to tell you now, this country is at war with Germany.
Welcome back to another Islander wild camp. As you can see behind me, World War II lookout or pillbox. There's two in this area I'm at, so plan is spend the night in one of those. Also a bit of a spooky camp because 20 meters that way there's like a historic grave site with 12 graves in it. So yeah, going to deploy the wildlife camera there and see what goes bump in the night. And also got my freediving gear because my favourite bay, Port Erin Bay, is that way. So if I get time, it'll be a perfect sunset freedive. And it's a bit of a basking shark hotspot. So should we go and have a look inside? Right, here we are then. So most people probably recce things before they decide to camp. Not me. I knew this was here, but just went for it. So here we go. Reinforced concrete. Remarkably, actually, there's not much graffiti on the wall, considering, you know, these are normally pretty abused. Yeah, a bit of mess on the floor, but look at it. Let's keep going. Obviously, the angled lookouts for situating the rifle out of. View looking out that way. Bit of fog rolling in. Okay, right. Yeah, a bit darker on this side, a bit more abused. This must be where the deviants come. Good news is, it doesn't smell of piss. So I don't think this one's been used as a toilet. I mean, we're fairly out of the way here. Not next to a service station on the motorway or anything. So, these beasts, standing pretty well for 75 years old. They're like the Chuck Norris of buildings. Hard as. Which is probably why they're still standing. Thought maybe there'd be some visible barbed wire or something, but no. I mean, this bloody intrigues me. Always wanted to do something like this, stay in one of these. Thinking about, you know, back in World War II, soldiers situated here. Not a bad draft, I suppose. Let's have a quick look around the outside. Yeah, that fog is rolling in. So yeah, as you can see, these are angled. So just in case any rounds did come in, they'd ricochet out, not back in. Sweet. Near a chopper actually. It's just fogged in all the way over there, which is where I'm hoping to go for a free dive later. This one over here looks bigger than that one, but let's go and check it out anyway. Let's go for it. Okay, here we go. Pillbox number 2. The site here is quite important because this is this side of the island, the west side of the island that faces Ireland. Ireland in the war, we'll talk, walk and talk, was a neutral. So when the UK, Britain, was in a blackout, Ireland obviously wasn't, so they used to ping across to Dublin, and from there, because these are lights of Dublin, they could carry out bomber raids in Liverpool, as well as Belfast and Northern Ireland. Oh, Sadie and Clive. Nice one. Yeah, and it's pretty much the same condition. So yeah, this particular site here housed a radar station. If I have any old photos, I'll stick them up if I can find any. But yeah, there's quite a lot on this site, but these pillboxes are probably the last standing buildings in good order. soldiers here would have been concerned that in Ireland, if the Germans set up some sort of base, they could use this as a forward operating point to attack the UK. Britain, which is that way, Ireland, which is that way. History lesson over. What do we think? I think that one's the one. Pretty much, yeah. That's a bit too small, that one. I'm going to take a bimble down to this grave site, which apparently is older than Stonehenge. I've skeet round there. Like I say, there has been reports of some ghostly sightings around here, and right now the fog is rolling in down there. A little bit eerie here then, as the fog rolled up the hill. Quite excited to see what shows up, if anything, on the wildlife camera. Love a bit of spookiness. So, plan now, get back to the pillbox. I'm going to give it a quick clean out, and then I'm going to set up my sleep system, show you what that looks like. Little yellow flower on the gorse. If you're ever out and about, it tastes great. Coconutty. Sometimes I mix it in with the porridge. But yeah, mega. Just don't pick too low down where all the dogs piss. I bumped my head off that thing there about 5 times. Okay, so here we go. Got the DPM, British Army issue basher. That's going to protect me from any of the crap on the floor. Got Thermarest Ridge Rest mat, which will do the job nicely. I'm going to bring the rest of my gear in here later. Good news is there's not too many bugs. Doesn't smell of piss. You've got to be very careful, guys, if you sleep in anything like this, because our little rodent friends might frequent here and urinate. Veals disease. Okay, so the sun's starting to burn through the fog, which leaves me in ever hope that when I get down to Port Erin Bay, it will actually be quite nice once I get in the water. I'm going to leave this here. Don't think anyone's going to nick it. But the rest of my gear, I'm going to stash in the gorse where I know no one's going to go near it. I'm going to take the essentials down to the beach. So, I'll see you guys, Port Erin Beach. Let's do it. I feel like a bit of a pussy. There's some woman over there just swimming in a bikini and I'm fully rigged, but sun has gone behind a cloud. Good news is the fog is disappearing over that hill. Don't know how much you'll see. Low tide, really great spot, like I say, for basking sharks. So, have a good bimble around. Oh yeah. Sun's back. No complaints there, boy. Right. Let's see what's beneath. See the seals? Oh, perfect. At sunset as well. Sun's pretty much setting behind me. To chat to some people off the yacht who are bringing their dog ashore for a pint. Not a bad life. Time to get dry. What a beautiful place. Back to the pillbox. double bonus, when I dropped my gear off, my mate was there. He's giving me a lift back up the hill. It's only a mile, but that is roughly where I was, just in the water down there. A couple of young lads on motorbikes over there, and someone has set up in a camper van for the night. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be semi-stealthy and hope they don't want to check out this pillbox at some point. I'm sure they probably already would have. This camera's not very good at picking up the sun here, so what I'll do is, let's get my phone out. When it comes to capturing sunsets, the iPhone is a better camera. Okay, here we go. Check that out. So the visibility has improved. Oh, somebody over there. Pillbox. I'm going to cook on the jet boil with pan support. Okay, we're having sausages, bacon, egg and baps. I'm also going to have Coke because I don't really drink. Dark chocolate orange, 2 cookies. That should do me. I think I've earned it tonight. Looks like shit. It's going to taste good. It's gone a bit dark. Mega. Plenty of candles lit. What do you think? I tell you what, I wouldn't like to let a few rounds off in here. You know, if back in the day, hear a pin drop, you'd be bloody deaf. A lot of citronella candles to get rid of any bugs. Like I say, I've used hand sanitizer before eating and after touching anything in here because it's minging. Let's have a look around, shall we? Okay, so as said before, we've got the Basher sleeping mat, got the Berghaus 3 Seasons sleeping bag, Checology pillow. I'm situated now, you won't be able to see it because I have no idea how to adjust the camera settings in here. Candles everywhere. Perfect. If you think this thing's haunted, it's amazing what you think about when you get on your own. Okay, I'm going to do it on this post here. I'm just going to have a fairly decent outlook over the burial area. Not going to lie, very, very eerie. Had a bit of a technical malfunction. The strap snapped, but she's sitting nicely. There she is, rigged up down there. If anything goes bump in the night. So, story has it that the ritualistic kind of people have been seen around here. There's sort of 2 stories. One's like Viking style people walking around, and the other one's like people in like 1600s sort of long old school dress, sort of like the White Lady sort of stuff. Yeah, right, I want to get the hell out of here, to be completely honest with you. See you back at base. Wonder how much you can see in here with all the lights. I'll do a little recce, overlay the footage now. Yeah, so warm layers on. Gear's good to go. I'm not going to get a sleeping bag out just yet, just going to get it out just as I bed down. So yeah, ghost cam is deployed. Night in a pillbox. Look out. Just before I go, it was really quite nice. I had a guy message me on Instagram telling him I'd inspired him to do his first wild camp. So that was decent. I still don't really class myself as a YouTuber. I just like sharing my adventures, and that's about it really. I'm not looking to make money out of this. The camping videos aren't sponsored or no adverts on them. So without further ado, I'm going to bang up the camera to try and get some star-lapsey stuff. Check the outside. Check there's no one dogging outside the pillbox. Likely to come and stand on me in the night. One thing I will say is my head's that end, feet's that end, doorway there. just feels safer, so gives me a chance if someone comes storming in. Bet this thing can tell some stories, I tell you. Alright, enough rambling. See you guys in the morning. Good morning from the bunker. Okay, it's not a bunker. Time is 06:30, so early doors. A pretty good night's sleep, to be honest with you. The 3 season sleeping bag, I'll be honest, wasn't the best. I was actually a bit cold. Left the fuel hand running all night. Burnt all the candles out. Plenty of scurrying going on outside. Loads of rabbits around here. But the good news is, obviously, I didn't get murdered, or dog has never walked in, or anything strange happened. But the wildlife camera is still in situ. I've just flown the drone actually for a few shots, and I flew it down there right in front of the camera, so hopefully if the camera's any good it will have activated. Oh, the view out this window, honestly. You can see the car for man out that window, which is something else. Couldn't see it last night because the fog and the mist rolled in. Yeah. Bit of a seal hotspot as well, so for any of you shark heads out there, that's where my money would be. And then on the other side, the sun's just coming up, so what a treat. Other than that, no issues at all. What we're going to do is take a pinball back down there, pick up the wildlife camera. Wildlife cam. Hey boy. Still here. So, if there's anything on this, I'll bang it on the screen now. What a morning. Didn't have work to get to, I would be considering going back down there for another free dive. Love it. All packed up. Definitely left this in better condition than I found it. That's all you can ask for, isn't it? We've got loads of these sort of World War II places on the island. A couple of them you'd need permission for, in really good condition. But if that or another spooky camp interests you guys, let me know down below. Always happy to do what I can. But there we go. Better get moving. Need to get out of here. I love this one. This is a great camp. See you soon, guys.